If you stumbled on this channel, it means that you've either been looking for the two controllers. You've been looking to get yourself a DualSense Edge controller, or you're looking to pick up a Hex Gaming controller, the PS5 version of the controller. Nevertheless, if you're looking for either of these controllers, or you're deciding between the Edge or the Hex Gaming, you're in the right place. If you watch any one of my videos, you know that I love talking about expensive controllers. I love talking about them. I love reviewing them. They cost a lot of money, and how you can help me grow this channel and help me to kind of build this channel is by actually subscribing to the channel and liking the video. It helps me a ton to get these videos out and help me to stay on this platform so I can continue to review more controllers. So I'm gonna talk about these controllers at the same time. So I'm not gonna do a one versus the other, but a comparison. The goal of this video is actually to give you all the information that you need to make an active decision on which of these controllers are best for you. So we'll talk about the unboxing experience. I would say out of the two unboxing experiences, they both have really great experience. Obviously, the Hex Gaming controller comes inside of a box, and inside of that box, it comes with some extra peripherals, which is some extra thumbsticks attachment, and it also comes with two extra attachments that you can use for the regular PlayStation charging dock, so that way you can charge your controller on a regular PlayStation charging dock. So that's a great accessory for people who, bought this controller and have a PlayStation charging dock around that you want to use to basically charge your controller. So that's a good accessory that X Gaming offers because it really adds a lot more value to the controller itself. So when we talk about the box experience over for the DualSense Edge, I believe that this is superior in terms of the fact that it does come inside of a box, and inside that box is a little carrying case that you can carry around with you, and inside that carrying case there are a lot of peripheral accessories. So it comes with a cable. It also comes with 4 extra attachments for your thumbsticks, so you can have different thumbsticks heights. That's really amazing. It comes with a locking mechanism tool as well that you can use to lock the controller in place, just so if you're playing any FPS games, like it doesn't get pulled out of the controller itself. But the bad thing about this is that you can knock over your console now, or you can basically knock over the controller and break it. So I don't know which one is worse. It also comes with an extra back button attachment. So the controller comes with 4 button attachments. It comes with a longer attachment and a small button attachment, and both feel really amazing. And when it comes to the back buttons of the DualSense Edge, it does remind me a lot of the Xbox Elite Series 2 controller, which I think have some of the best back buttons in terms of a controller. Nevertheless, unboxing both controllers were really amazing, and I think that you'll love it, either one of these controllers that you end up getting. When we talk about the specs, so if you're watching this video, you're probably looking for a controller to play games like Call of Duty, Warzone, or Modern Warfare 2, and you're looking for a back button attachment just to give you a little bit of an edge in terms of when you're playing games. So both controllers do have back button attachment. However, the Hex Gaming has 4 attachments, while the DualSense Edge actually only has 2, and you can only have 2 buttons attached to it. Obviously, the X Gaming does give you the option to add 2 back buttons if you only need 2, or you can add 4. I recommend having 4 even if you only use 2, because it's good to have more not needed than have less and need more. So one of the amazing thing for me personally as an FPS person is instant triggers. The great thing about having a DualSense Edge is that you do have levers here, so you can definitely attach the throw of your triggers. So you can go all the way down, and you can have an instant trigger feel. You can go in the middle, so you can have a little bit of a travel, or you can go all the way to the top, so you can have your regular, trigger effect that comes with the PlayStation 5 controllers. So this is fully compatible with using, your PlayStation games, and using some of those, those adaptive trigger effects that comes with the most PlayStation games. When it comes to the Hex Gaming PS5 controller, it does come with instant trigger as an option, or you can have a regular PlayStation 5 triggers, all the PlayStation 5 trigger effects onto it. I opted for instant triggers because I play FPS games, and I thought that would be amazing with this controller. The good thing about it as well is that you can also remove the rumbles from these controllers as well for extra $5 if you want it to be even lighter for when you're playing like FPS games. So if you'll use it for FPS, I recommend removing the rumbles, adding instant triggers. It will be an amazing controller. So another very important feature for folks is removal of interchangeable thumbsticks. So the Hex Gaming comes with extra thumbsticks in the box, so you can definitely change them out. You can have different heights on them as well. It's very easy to change, and I really love these new designs from Hex Gaming. they have these really new nice design thumbsticks, and I think that it goes really well. It feels really well as well in terms of using it, and I truly appreciate that. The PlayStation DualSense Edge controller has interchangeable thumbsticks, but they took it a little bit further of actually introducing some interchangeable thumbstick modules. So you can remove the entire module, you can have different thumbstick heights, or you can change a module just in case you run into issues like stick drifting. Well, that's a very common thing that a lot of these controllers have because of all the, it depends on how much you play the controllers as well. But PlayStation 5 controllers as well, and Xbox controllers, some of them has a lot of stick drifting issues, and that's something that's with the actuator in the controller itself. So in terms of specs, when we're talking about the features, the Hex Game uses a regular PS5 controller, so you have all the PlayStation 5 features, the touchpad, everything is just as a PS5 controller, so it retains some of those features. Obviously, the DualSense Edge have some customizable features that are only compatible with PlayStation 5. So you cannot customize the DualSense Edge unless you have a PlayStation 5 console. That's the only way that you can customize it. But the DualSense Edge, the back buttons can be fully customized using just the controller itself, so it's fully compatible with using PC. One of the other amazing things about the DualSense, the Hex Gaming over the DualSense Edge, is that the Hex Gaming you can fully customize the controller, and I customized mine, so I went with the Montclair and added a little bit of red accent to kind of make it look really dope. So a lot of people really like this controller and think the design is amazing. But if you think you can make a better design than I can, drop a comment in the comment section and also send me some of your pictures. I would love to feature them on my other video. The DualSense Edge, you cannot customize it, so however it comes outside the box, the white and black, it's how it is. You gotta use it the way it is, and that's it. So moving on to the paddles and kind of how they feel, just to kind of elaborate a little bit more on that. Me personally, I like the feel of the PlayStation paddles like a little bit better than it is of the Ultimate controller on the Hex Gaming. However, these do feel amazing, and the fact that they have 4 goes a long way. Now, my favorite paddles out of all the paddles that I have is actually the ExtremeRate metal back paddles, which you can get with the Hex Gaming. You can, and I personally recommend if you're buying this controller, get the metal ones. Trust me, you will thank me later. Get the 4 paddles, metal. That's my favorite out of all the back buttons. It's a lot better, I find, than these Ultimate paddles because these are more plastic, and the metal ones feel a lot more. It's a lot more intuitive. It feels a lot more natural, and those ones are more durable, and they just won't break. A lot of people I know personally who uses the ExtremeRate controllers, their feedback was that the metal paddles were just superior to all the other versions of paddles. Definitely recommend for you to go and get the metal paddles. Those feel amazing. So when it comes to the gameplay, I played both controllers using the Call of Duty Warzone, and I was stuck using the Edge controller for a very long time because it feels really comfortable, it feels really native. The only thing I would say about the Edge controller is that the grips are not really that well. They're very, very slippery whenever you're playing games. So, a lot of people may not like the way how they actually feel. The good thing about the DualSense Edge is that if you buy it, you don't like it, you can always bring it back to the store because you can go to any brick and mortar store and pick one of these up. However, the Hex Gaming, it may not be, you can't send it back. So however you design it and you get the controller, it's yours, right, to keep, because every controller that Hex makes is for a particular customer, so they won't be able to refund it, and it wouldn't be fair as well, right, for them to refund something that they've made for you specifically. But nevertheless, the grips on the Hex Gaming controller is a lot better than I think on the DualSense Edge controllers. That's something to bear in mind as well if you play a lot of FPS games and you need to have something grippy, or if you have sweaty fingers. Definitely DualSense Edge is going to be less comfortable for you over time. We're going to end this by basically on the premise, and just answer the question, should you buy any of these controllers, or which one should you buy? And I'm going to leave that decision up to you, because these are both great controllers that I think you would love, absolutely love. And the reason why I'm saying that is because regardless of which controller you end up getting, I think that you'll have a really good time. Though the biggest caveat when it comes to choosing is pricing. They both cost the same amount of money. They both $199.99. This full customizable Hex Gaming controllers, $199 at the time of this recording. Using my code, if you use code Jason, you get it for $199 with focus with everything full loaded, just like the one that I have. Price may have changed because that was actually a discount at the time when I ordered this controller. Full disclaimer, Hex Gaming sent me this controller so for me to review it as well. So at the time when I reviewed it, it was $199, which is an amazing price with free shipping. That's amazing. Obviously, you can pick this one up at a brick and mortar store, $199. It comes with those extra accessories in the box, so that's a bonus for a lot of people as well. Removable modules, that's something that may benefit you in the long run in terms of having stick drift or any other issue with the controller. But the only thing caveat is that you can't customize it, so it's a white and black controller and that's it. Both quality are amazing, so regardless of which controller you choose, if you choose to go with the Edge controller or the Hex Gaming controller, let me know in the comment section which of these controllers you end up choosing and how this video, if this video has actually helped you to make that decision. Let me know as well in the comment section. So until next time, I am KingofNorth771. Thank you for tuning in, and I'm out for now.